Pisces, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are sort of seeing whatever comes out for you. Have a look at any important messages. Okay, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate your support. Every single like and comment and subscribe, it really does help me keep the channel going, being such a small non-monetized channel. So thank you. This week, I do have the magical messages from the fairies oracle. The lenormand deck I am using, we have the Gilded Reverie lenormand and the Island Time Wellness Love oracle as well. Okay, pardon me. Getting into it for you, Pisces. Pisces. What's going on for our Pisces? What does Pisces need to know at the moment? Important messages for Pisces, please. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Ooh. I'm also seeing at the bottom of the deck, debt paid off. Okay, and so that's actually talking to me about your karmic debts have been cleared, Pisces. So I feel like a lot of you don't know what they were, what they are, but they have actually been cleared, which is allowing change to start occurring for you, Pisces. Your wishes are being granted. Okay, what you've asked for is coming true. I feel like a lot of you haven't actually asked in your conscious mind for this wish that is being granted. It does feel like for a lot of you, this is something that it's like a lot of you, I feel, are telling yourself you don't really want this, but you know, deep down there is that subconscious wish for something with your love life. Okay, the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Okay, so I do feel a lot of you, that karmic debt has been paid off. Any of those karmic ties that you have been involved in the past, they are now, you know, cleared from your energy. Those debts are gone and done, contracts null and void. Your wishes when it comes to your love life are now starting to move into territory where they are being granted for you, even if you don't sort of consciously realize that you have been wishing for something in that arena. I do feel that for you, Pisces, a lot of you here, this is actually romantic love life. Although when I do see this card, sometimes we do see platonic love as well as self-love coming through. So we will clarify all that and see, you know, what exactly is going on for you. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, wishes being granted in Pisces' love life. Tell us more, please. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting a mixture of everything here. Getting a mixture of all the love. Things definitely moving and changing for you here, Pisces. Hidden energy on the bottom of the deck. We do see the clover asking you to sort of take a bit of a risk when it comes to, you know, the involvement that you do have with your desires when it comes to love, whether that be love romantically, platonically, or within yourself. Taking some chances. I feel like for a lot of you, we may actually be seeing improvements in all of those rather than just one specific one here. Pardon me. We do firstly have the flowers. Okay, so this is kind of, it can be a more generalized energy, but it is talking to me more about the romantic stuff once again. So I am seeing, you know, for a lot of you, this is connected to romantic love. But for others of you, it may be more specific to other types of love. But, you know, because I am seeing platonic love and self-love both coming through as well. So I kind of feel that it's kind of all of it, all in one. So for some of you, it's going to be in the form of romantic love that is sort of creating this whole love effect, whereas for others of you, it may be, separate loves in like, you know, rather than one solid thing. Um, Very interesting. I will sort of clarify each as we go through, because I am seeing such a separation here, and but also feeling that the wholeness coming through as well. So with the flowers, it does talk about reciprocal energy. All right. So I do feel as though that's the important one for you, Pisces, that the things that you are willing to put in, the time, the love, the energy that you're willing to put in to love, regardless of which aspect of love this is for you personally, the more time, love, energy you're putting in, the more you're actually going to receive back. And I feel like this is very important to you, Pisces, because I do feel as though in the past, with those karmic debts, that I'm still sensing that past energy a little bit here, that a lot of you do feel as though you maybe have, been involved in one-sided stuff in the past, where you have put in a lot more time, love, energy than what you have actually received back from somebody or some things. Maybe multiple people in your life, that you're putting in all this effort with your family, and receiving, scraps, putting in all this effort with love, receiving, somebody who's not really fully in the relationship, and same with friendships, and with this effort that you've been putting into yourself as well, that you may be feeling as though you've been putting all this time, energy into trying to heal and move forward and feel better about yourself, and you're just sort of not feeling the reward for all your hard effort as of yet. But with the wish being granted and then the flowers, your wishes are definitely being granted, because the flowers can also talk about a reward for all your hard work, a gift being given to you from the universe. Okay, so I feel as though that's what this energy really is that the gift that you're being given is stuff becoming more reciprocal, and you're actually starting to receive what you give out, which, huge, awesome change for you there, Pisces, I feel. The next card we do have is the dog, which is the card of friendship. Okay, so even for those of you where this is a romantic partnership, we're seeing a strong pull on the friendship aspect, and the understanding and the compassion and the loyalty, okay, which you may have felt was missing from past connections. This person really is that companion that is going to, understand you and be compassionate towards you and give you their loyalty. If you're giving them loyalty, they are going to give that back to you. For others of you, this is, putting in what you get back with friendships, platonic relationships, understanding that, sometimes you need to put in a little bit more. If somebody has, been, trying to put in more for you, sometimes you need to put in a little bit more. Sometimes you need to back off and allow that person to give a little bit more, and you to just receive. Okay, so we definitely are seeing the friendship aspect coming through as well. So even if this is a romantic relationship, there is a strong basis in friendship, in the connection, which is very, very important. Because if you do want a partner, that they need to be your best friend, right? It's a common thing that your partner needs to be your best friend. And if you've had partners in the past where you don't really feel as though this person has actually being a very good friend to you, well, then you're now actually starting to receive something a little bit more positive coming your way, a little bit more reciprocal, like I said. We also have the tree, okay, which is all about your self healing and your self journey, maturing and growing within yourself and within the love that you have for yourself. So I am getting this energy here, Pisces, that a lot of you have been putting in a lot of hard work, and now we're moving into the phase where it is all sort of coming together, and you are starting to be rewarded for all your hard effort, starting to realize how much you have grown, how much you have healed, stopping and smelling the roses a little bit, and giving yourself some gratitude for how far you have come, even if you've had moments where you haven't really felt like that. You are having now these moments where you're realizing, oh wow, I have actually healed a lot more than I thought. And, my own wisdom is, treating me good at the moment. And I'm able to care for myself in a way that maybe I haven't been able to in the past. So overall, we are seeing some really positive energy here for you. That was topped off with the ship. So all your ships are coming in, Pisces. Everything is coming up, Pisces. Everything sort of landing at your dock. This is that pirate ship full of treasure that's come to land at the dock of Pisces. Okay. All journeys must come to an end, I want to say. Normally, the ship would talk about going on a journey, but I feel as though this is actually, the journey, this long journey you've been on to get to this point is now coming to a close, and it's time to get off that ship and take all the luggage off and unpack and all that sort of stuff, knowing that, oh, look at all these treasures I've brought back with me, like in the form of that self-growth and healing, and look at all this stuff. I'm now realizing I've got all this in my life, that I've got more loyal friendships and relationships in my life. I'm actually starting to get back what I've been giving this whole time. Reward for all your hard work, Pisces. So everything coming up, Pisces, I feel at the moment. Whether you feel it or not, okay, it is sort of starting to happen for you here. Obviously, that journey does take a different time for each and every one of us. But I do feel as though it is finally coming to a close where you're able to start to actually receive the rewards for all your hard work, your wishes being granted here. But with the ship as well, some of you may be sort of wanting to explore a little, travel a little bit, start new adventures in some sort of sense here as well. So probably a really good time for you to take a chance on those sorts of things as well. Remembering we did see that take a chance card at the bottom of the deck there. So, now you are really able to sort of start taking a chance on, people that are giving back what you're putting out, and, taking a chance on traveling if that's something that you want to do at the moment, taking a chance on yourself, new friends, old friends that are, coming back around a little bit here, giving a bit back to the relationships you're wanting to give to those relationships again. I feel like a lot of you have been in kind of hermit mode in some sort of a sense. I have been getting a lot of those sorts of messages for you of the last few months here, Pisces, as well. So I think I even talked about that in my last reading, that for Pisces, it must have been the all signs challenges reading, maybe. Okay, anything else Pisces needs to be aware of? Anything else Pisces needs to be aware of? Okay. Okay, firstly we have the moon, Pisces. That is emotional sensitivities, and also following your intuition. So I feel like a lot of you really, I say this all the time for Pisces, you guys have a really strong intuition, being advised to follow that at the moment, of course. But, with the next card I have is the Well. All right, so I'm kind of feeling that for a lot of you, it's like digging deep into your emotions here to help clear any confusion. We have the clouds there as well. So you may need, there may still be the need to, dig a little bit deeper into your emotional well, to really pull some of this the hidden kind of stuff to the surface for you, where you, like I said initially there, that some of you, these wishes that are being granted, you don't consciously even know of those, so it's time to sort of dig deep and pull those up to the surface, and really sort of go, it's time to dig deep, and what do you really emotionally want here, with all this relationship stuff, love stuff, and clear any confusion that you've been having. This is anxiety that things are going to turn out the way they may have turned out in the past. And, once those clouds part for you, though, there is a lot of optimism that can be had. It's reminding us to keep our thoughts clear and keep our thoughts on the positive outcomes, not allowing those negative outcomes or potential outcomes to outweigh the potential positive outcomes. I do now have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So we are reminded to, definitely focus on our own happiness. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So, really focusing on our own happiness. This one, every time I keep moving the deck around, I keep seeing this Anchor card as well. So I do feel a lot of you really are heading towards, that ship is now being docked, and this dependable, safe energy, knowing that this anchor is going to keep you safe as well. So just coming through there a little bit as well. But, overall, it's reminding us to keep our thoughts very light and positive, and not allowing the anxiety to take hold when it comes to overthinking any of the potential negatives that, because, that overthinking the potential negative outcomes, or the fear that things are, going to be the same as they may have been in the past with other people. That all stems from fear, Pisces. So I feel as though this is you sort of digging deep down into those emotions, and really analyzing your fear, and using the power of yourself to overcome that fear. Follow your intuition. It's trying to steer you towards love, not fear. Okay. Anything else Pisces needs to know? What does Pisces need to know in regard to romantic love? Romantic love for Pisces, please. Yeah, so definitely seeing that progression here. Here we've got that karmic relationship. That's that past fear, tapping the surface still. So it's probably not really that far gone. It's still really like close to the surface in those thoughts here, that you're trying to really push it aside a lot here, making a conscious effort to push this karmic relationship back down, that you don't want a bar of that anymore. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Okay, so just remind yourself, you've done it. You have put in the work. It's time to sit down and reap your rewards. Don't allow this to get back up, above the surface. It's very close to the surface of your mind here, Pisces. So don't allow it to creep back up on you, because that's where that fear is coming from. Then we do see the love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So we are seeing communication, incoming communication, and it does lead us to this soulmates energy. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So you've ended out all these karmic debts. That debt has been paid, so that now you can start thinking about, communicating with an actual soulmate here, Pisces. So definitely moving in the right direction at the moment. Everything's sort of coming up, Pisces. Your wishes are being granted. I feel like for a few of you, you're not actually quite at that point yet, but it's so close, Pisces. Don't allow the fear to take hold, because you are very, very close to a brand new adventure here when it comes to all this stuff. Okay, so, but you are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, see if they can add an extra layer of information for you. And hopefully I will see you all again soon.